I survived living in a haunted house. And this is my story. Black sludge, creepy noises, footsteps, the whole 9 yards. So I feel like a haunting is something that you really have to experience to believe. To this day, if somebody tells me that a house or a building is haunted, or there's a ghost in their house, my immediate reaction is not to believe them. And then I remember, oh wait, you were raised in a haunted house. It was also a crack house, but that's a story for another day. So the house I grew up in was like a rundown farmhouse for an old cherry orchard. And we had a few unspoken rules. Don't look out the windows at night. Don't go in the basement by yourself. Don't go in the backyard at night. But some of the hauntings were very typical haunted house. All of the cupboard doors being open in the kitchen. Chairs being out of place, but no one was sitting there. Lights flickering, TVs turning on by themselves. But there are a few things that really stuck with me. The footsteps at night. And one time, it was like somebody kept running on the roof. We found sand in the pipes, like beach sand. A thick black sludge came out of the sink, and I believe the bathtub. Slamming doors when no one's home. We would see people running through the trees. That was really creepy. Every once in a while, someone would call your name, but no one was home. We would hear people throwing things in the basement. And the most common one was to hear the sound of dishes breaking in the kitchen. It sounded like somebody threw all the dishes onto the ground, or like they were violently throwing the glass cups and plates. And that happened like at least once a month for years. But the scariest thing that happened to me will always stay with me. I was home alone. It was just me and my cat. I was just watching TV in my room, and my room was right next to the stairs upstairs. And all of a sudden, I hear 3 loud knocks on the top step, the wooden steps. It was loud and it was angry, but my cat heard it and freaked out. I knew no one was home. I just sat there completely terrified. I hear those 3 knocks again, and I jump and I'm going to see who it is, thinking like, who broke into my house? I hear running down the stairs, and at the bottom of the steps there's also a door. When I get to the stairs, it's like I still hear the running, but there's no one there, and the door slams open. There was no one home. I checked the entire house. My siblings were at school. My mom was at work. And like logically you want to say, oh, it's some kind of hallucination. And I would have said that. I would have said, oh, I just imagined it. But my cat freaked out first. My cat looked directly at the noise, and you could tell that she was terrified. I'm not saying hauntings are real or ghosts are real, because I don't know. I don't think anyone can say with 100% certainty, but there was something in my house, some kind of energy. So I feel like unless you experience it for yourself, you just won't understand. But now I want to become a ghost hunter and maybe get possessed. But we did move out eventually, and I have not experienced those same things since, so it was definitely the house.